to my channel. I know it has been a while. I needed to take a break for a couple weeks just to kind of take a break from filming. It ended up being a little bit too much at once. But I am really excited to share with you guys today the fact that I got my first Fairyloot book box. So this was their September book box. It was called Uprising, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So without further ado, let's get started and open it up and see what's inside. Okay, so I don't see a cheat sheet on top of this box, which is different. Usually most of the book boxes that I get have a cheat sheet in there, but I do see some socks, which are very cute. So Fairyloot, there's spandex. Oh, 6 Crimson Cranes inspired socks. So there we go. I have not read this book, but I am interested in it. I've seen it a lot on social media and stuff, but these are really, really cute socks. Very nice. And it is starting to get sock season now, so I will definitely be putting these aside to wear later. I see here that we have the Prison Healer card holder. Another one that has shown up quite a bit on my social medias and everything. So, okay. Oh, I see what they mean by card holder. Oh, that's really, really cute, actually. So this is, you can put your cards in here, so your credit cards, any book point reward cards that you have, things like that. So that's actually really cute. It's obviously inspired by the design that's on the book. As I said, I've seen it a lot on social media, so that's really, really nice. I really like that a lot. I will definitely be keeping that in my wallet and using it. So the next thing that we have here is something, oh, an Ember in the Ashes enamel pin. Very, very nice. Again, you know me by now. Another book that I have not read, but also seen a lot on social media. But will be really, really nice. So let's see what this enamel pin looks like. Oh! Okay. So it says, I'm going to pronounce this totally wrong. Emefal Ferdant, may death claim me first. So for any of you who are fans of this book, you may recognize this. Come on, focus camera. It will not focus. That's probably as best as it's gonna get, but it's really, really nice. It's got really nice design. It looks like there might be like a panther on here, maybe a cat in the top. It's got some green and some red, and then looks like some kind of like blue sparkle in the back. Like it's a really, really nice design. So I like that. That will go in the drawer with my other enamel pins I've gotten. Okay, so I see, oh, we might have gotten 2 books in this. I see book number 1, Beasts of Prey by Ayana Grey. The Hunt Begins. That's a really, really nice paperback. I love the colors on that. Oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. Lucosa was once a city of magic. Now magic is nothing more than a myth. Coffee, or Kofi, is a beastkeeper at Lucosa's infamous night zoo, caring for fearsome creatures to pay off her family's debts, until she mistakenly unleashes a wild and mysterious power that sends the night zoo up in flames. Ekon, or Ekin, is destined to become an elite warrior like his father and brother before him, until the fire at the night zoo throws his destiny into disaster and he is cast out forever. Thrown together, Kofi and Ekon or Ekin have only one choice. They must enter the terrifying greater jungle and capture the Shetani, the legendary monster that has plagued Lucosa for a century. Magic has returned to Lucosa and the hunt has begun. Oh. So it's a brand new fantasy adventure for fans of An Ember in the Ashes, Shadow and Bone, and the Gilded Ones. So there you go. I'm definitely a fan of a Shadow and Bone. Or sorry, Shadow and Bone, not a Shadow and Bone. So I'm interested to see what this book looks like. But yes, very, very nice. Good job on the first book. So the second thing I see is potentially a pillowcase? Maybe? Maybe not? No, not a pillowcase. What is this? It just says Fairyloot on it. Tapestry. Produced Dosap. I don't know what Dosap means. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know what fandom this is, but we've got a nice little tapestry here for whatever fandom anybody knows. I really, really like that. That's really cute. I'll have to take a look at what that is. That's what it said, Dosab, right? D-O-S-A-B. D-O-S-A-B. If they have a cheat sheet card in here, I'll have to look to see what fandom that is. But that's really, really nice, and I'll be definitely looking into that to see what fandom that is. It's very nice. Good job. It's really nice and like soft too. Like it's kind of like a velvety almost material at the front there for the design. So I like that a lot. Even if I don't know what fandom it's from. Okay, and last but not least, we have the book. Ah, okay. Looks like we've got the cheat sheet card at the bottom. So there we go. So as I said, the theme for this month for September was Uprising. I can't remember. I'm sure it will describe it a little bit more on this card here, so I'll get a little bit more into it. But we have the... There's the author card. Oh! Oh my gosh, I'm probably going to be getting like 3 copies of this book. I will definitely be having to give this to, giving this to one of my friends because I got this. I know what this is. This is Defy the Night by Brigid Kemmerer, which I was really, really excited for getting. And I actually bought it from Beacon Book Box, and then the Bookish box, which is another book subscription box I subscribe to, is also doing it for the month of September. So yeah, I think I'm going to be getting 3 copies of this book. But as I said, I'm not going to complain. Some of them might look a little bit different and be really, really cool on my shelf. So anyways, I'll read the author's card. So it says, "My dear Fairyloot readers, I am so excited for you to be holding a copy of Defy the Night in your hands. I began writing this book in 2019, inspired by my love for heart of gold outlaws like Zorro and Robin Hood. Defy the Night is full of daring young women and dangerous young men, all of whom have different ideas about how the world should work and what they need to do to save it. You may be familiar with my Cursebreaker series. Love it. It's a great series. The last book was a little bit rushed in my opinion, but all in all, it was a really good series. I highly recommend reading it if you have not got a chance to yet. It was good. Very kind of like Beauty and the Beast-esque. It was good. Anyways, but Defy the Night begins a completely new fantasy series. Set in a kingdom named Kandala that is on the brink of disaster, the people are overwhelmed by an illness that can only be cured by drinking an elixir made from a rare flower. As you can imagine, thieves and smugglers do their best to take advantage of a desperate people. The king can barely maintain peace, relying on his brother, the dangerous and terrifying Prince Korik, to punish anyone stealing medicine. Our heroine, Tessa, is an apothecary apprentice by day and an outlaw by night. She steals moonflower petals from the rich and distributes the elixir among those who cannot afford it. Getting help from her best friend, the roguish outlaw Weston Lark. When Wes doesn't return from a supply run one night, Tessa is desperate enough to try the impossible, sneaking into the palace. But what she discovers on the inside makes her wonder if it's even possible to fix Kandala without destroying it first. I truly love these characters so much, and I am so excited for readers to meet the savvy and charming Weston Lark and the passionate and brilliant Tessa Cade, along with the cruel Prince Korik and his brother King Harriston. I fell in love with the world, the people, the palace intrigues, and the opportunities for sneaking romance in anywhere I could. I hope you love Wes and Tessa and Korik as much as I do, and I hope your journey to Kandala is a thrilling one. Mind your metal, Brigid Kemmerer." Oh, okay. I'm so excited. I can already tell this is going to be a really interesting version of this box because I can see that it is painted. So we've got a couple little goodies here, it looks like. So Fairy Scoop Uprising, September 2021. So this is an author interview, so you can get the inside scoop about the book. They have their read-along, other 2021 releases for October, and then what next month themes is, which would be for this month, October, which I'm also subscribed to. It is called Broken Hearts. I'm really excited for that one. I'll explain a little bit more about it. I don't think it's available right now. I think they've already moved into their November things. And Fairyloot does have a waitlist, so if you do want to subscribe to Fairyloot, I recommend getting on their waitlist right away. It did take me a few months. I think I subscribed June and didn't get in obviously until the September box, so definitely if you want to get on the Fairyloot's waiting list, do it right away because it will be a few months before you can be invited to subscribe to their new box. But anyways, I'll get into Broken Hearts a little bit. So how far would you go for Happily Ever After? What would you do if you couldn't get it? This theme is about the brokenhearted and what they would do to get their perfect ending. In this box, you can expect items inspired by Addie LaRue, Kingdom of the Wicked, Lore, We Set the Dark on Fire, and the featured book of the month. We are thrilled to reveal that this box will have a blanket. Oh, that's exciting. I love blankets. Never had enough blankets. And our next collectible item. We cannot wait for you to see it. Our featured book of the month is about love, curses, and the lengths that people will go to for a happily ever after. We've gone all out on the customizations for the featured book. This Fairyloot exclusive edition will have an exclusive cover, 2 colored stenciled spray edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket by @RosieThorns88, artwork on the end papers by @AlleyCats, foil embossing on the case by RosieThorns88, exclusive bonus content, and will be signed by the author. As always, if you have an active subscription with us, you can sit back and relax as you will automatically get this box, which I will. So I am excited to get that one. Even if I don't necessarily understand kind of all the goodies that I get from this box, I was really excited to get Fairyloot because I do love what they do with their books, like their special editions, their stenciling, their artwork is always just really beautiful. So the fact that I actually got a book that I really was already excited about, okay, well, you know what, without further ado, let's just get started and show you the book. I've already kind of like teased you all enough about it, so So, Brigid Kemmerer, Defy the Night, and look, it's purple! Oh, and it's got a nice little, like a book ribbon in there, so that'll be really good for, because I've got so many bookmarks, it doesn't really matter, but it's so pretty. I love having this on my shelf. I'm going to eventually be putting a picture on my social media in the next little bit here. I've been working on my bookshelf since I've gotten a lot of books from book boxes. I've started actually noticing that I prefer seeing kind of what's underneath and using the hardcover, just the book without the dust jacket on it. So let's see what this one looks like, because I'm excited to kind of display it on my shelf. I can tell it is already purple. Okay, so very simple. It's just got a nice little, I can't remember what this is called. Fleur something, I can't remember. And then yeah, so on the side it's just kind of a dark blue kind of purple with like the pink Defy the Night. But it does have reverse art here, which I will show you. Very nice. So I'm assuming that's probably Wes and Tessa. Very nice. I like that a lot. It's really cute. Okay, I'll put this to the side because I don't want to get wrecked. Oh, wait. I was going to read you what this book is about, because unlike me, some of you may not have heard of Brigid Kemmerer and may not know what this book is about. So, a spark of rebellion is all it takes to defy the night. The kingdom of Kandala is on the brink of disaster. Rifts between sectors have only worsened since the sickness began ravaging the land, and the only known cure, an elixir made from moonflower petal, is severely limited. Within the royal palace, the king holds a tenuous peace with a ruthless hand. Out in the wilds, apothecary apprentice Tessa Cade is tired of seeing her neighbors' suffering ignored by the unyielding royals. Every night, she and her best friend risk their lives to steal moonflower petals and distribute the elixir to those who need it most. But it's still not enough. As rumors spread that the cure no longer works, and sparks of rebellion begin to flare, a particularly cruel act from the king's justice makes Tessa desperate enough to try the impossible, sneaking into the palace. But what she finds on the inside makes her wonder if it's possible to fix Kandala without destroying it first. So from New York best-selling author Brigid Kemmerer comes a brand new blockbuster fantasy series about a kingdom divided by corruption, the prince desperately holding it together, and the girl ready to bring it all crashing down. So it's a Fairyloot exclusive edition. So it kind of explains this a little bit differently than how her author notes said, because it said that she went looking for her friend Wes when he disappeared, but this one's saying that a rebellion started and so she went to go sneak into the palace. Either or, as I said, I was really excited for this book. This is book 1 of possibly 3 different editions that I will be getting. So as I said, depending on kind of the editions, I'll probably be sharing one of these editions with my friend. That sounds really greedy of me, but if they are like a whole, like really, really pretty, like the bookish box edition, I'm assuming is gonna probably have like sprayed edges and stuff too, because they usually do that sometimes. I will probably keep it on my shelf just because I do like the look of books and stuff. So there was actually one more thing in here, a couple more things in here that I noticed. Things that I will be getting rid of because I don't like some art prints that they have. I think this is part of a series that they have like tarot card kind of things, but not my kind of thing. You kind of already know that from other book boxes I've got, so. But if you enjoy them, they're in this box. So, where did it go? Here we go. So this is the spoiler card, as I said, for September 2021. This was called Uprising. So, looking for a new home for your library card? Look no further. Your new card holder, designed by @JezHawk, is inspired by our exclusive cover of The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. Okay, so yeah, so this was the Fairyloot. Their exclusive cover had this really, really pretty, like, floral design and stuff on it. In preparation for peak sock season, which we are starting to get into right now, we're delighted to include this beautiful pair inspired by 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim, with cute little crane details by the amazing @Katarina Book Designs. Decorate your reading space with your new tapestry inspired by Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, starring Karu and Akiva locked in a starry embrace. The stunning artwork is by the one and only @Saltees. Okay, so Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I will have to keep an eye out for that. I've heard of Laini Taylor before. I think I might have one of her books, but I can't recall off the top of my head right now. I'll have to take a look, but I feel like I have heard of her as an author before and have been interested in some of her books, so I will definitely keep an eye out and put Daughter of Smoke and Bone on my TBR pile. So the next item we have is we absolutely had to include an enamel pin inspired by one of our favorite series, an Ember in the Ashes by Sabah Tahir. I'm going to pronounce it so wrong, I'm so sorry. It was designed by the amazing @JezHawk, who also designed the wallet that I just had. Your eyes do not deceive you. There are once again 2 books in your box. Score! Your special edition of Beasts and Prey by Ayana Grey comes with an exclusive cover and a digital signature. In this stunning Pan-African inspired fantasy, fate binds 2 teenagers together as they strike a dangerous alliance to hunt down the ancient creature menacing their home. So this month's collectible tarot cards, the ones that I just kind of quickly showed you, were designed by Morgana Zero Anagram and feature Jackson Fallen Star from the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber. If you want more information about that, you can take a look at that later. Our featured book of the month is Defy the Night by Brigid Kemmerer, a richly imagined fantasy novel centered around the balances of power, elixir, magic, and overthrowing of a corrupt kingdom. This is a book that will definitely keep you hooked. Your Fairyloot exclusive edition has an exclusive cover, sprayed edges, foil on the case, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket by Lizard_Zardonix, a ribbon bookmark, and is signed by the author. I missed that. Ah, there it is. Ta-da! There's the signature. Fairyloot exclusive, signed edition. That's so exciting. I always love it when I get signed editions. I don't know why. It's not like they're really, well, who knows. Maybe they'll be worth something someday, but I don't keep it for that. But it's nice getting a signature in a book. I know. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I've had this one. I've been waiting for it to come out for a while, so I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice that. Look at that, guys. Like, look at that foil shine. It's like, oh, okay, pretty. Sorry, getting distracted by shinies. Let me finish here. So it was signed by the author. As always, be sure to check out the author letter and the beautiful artwork on the other side, also by the amazing @Lizard_Zardonix, which I did. It was very beautiful. It was a good letter. So all in all, for my first Fairyloot, I am pretty happy with it. As I said, I don't necessarily understand some of the gifts I got because I haven't read all those books. I mostly got Fairyloot just for this and this. So I'm really excited to put this on my bookshelf. As I said, pretty soon I will be posting a picture kind of what I've got so far. I'm decorating it kind of by rainbow. And I've taken all the dust jackets off of my books because I've discovered I really, really like kind of just the base naked hardcover version of the book. So keep an eye out for that in the future. But again, sorry it took so long to do this video, but I was really happy to share this all with you. Thanks again for coming to my channel. If you do like my videos and want to see more, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. It's, you know, really kind of gets my ego going and helps me want to kind of create more videos there. I do have a couple more book boxes coming in the mail, as I said. I'm currently subscribed to Fairyloot, currently subscribed to the Bookish box. I also did maybe buy a special edition from them that's coming in February, so keep an eye out for that. I'm excited to see what those books look like. Crate, I'm waiting for some books to come in from them. I know they've been having some time with customs, getting some items in, so once that's all sorted out, I'll probably get in kind of the July, August, whatever box is coming in straight away here, so I'm excited to get those. But anyways, as I said, once again, thank you so much for coming to my channel, and we will see you all next time. Have a good night, guys. Bye.